Hi, I'm Tracey Barrett with the Focus on Nova Real Estate team at Century 21 Redwood Realty, and I'm here for your top 3 takeaway. Today I'm discussing the financing contingency. When writing an offer on a property or accepting an offer on a property, many times somebody who's using financing will add in a financing contingency to their contract. The Northern Virginia Association of Realtors provides 2 options for a purchaser to select when trying to make an offer. The first is a financing contingency with an expiration date, and the second is with an extension. The nuance here is very important. The person can designate how many days, typically it's right around 20 to 28 days, for the financing contingency to hit the deadline. At the deadline, it can either A, be extended through closing, or B, expire, thereby putting the earnest money deposit that the buyer has put down on the line should they not close. In other words, that contingency no longer protects them and they must go to closing, or they could put their earnest money deposit at risk. That said, most of the time people are checking with an extension. And the reason why that happens is once you hit that deadline, if a seller is worried about the transaction or the buyer's not performing the way that they should be, it then gives the power back to the seller to put that earnest money deposit on the line and remove the protection of the financing contingency. In other words, they deliver notice to the purchaser saying, you've hit the deadline. You have 3 days to either void the contract and leave the transaction, getting your earnest money deposit back, or the financing contingency is removed and we'll see you at closing. And if you don't close, your earnest money deposit is on the line as an acceptable payment for damages. This is pretty complicated, and when it's time for you to make your offer, make sure you're talking with your agent about the best way to structure your offer to be most competitive. For more information, contact the Focus on Nova team today.